everyone, this is Greyshot117
and 151 here,
and we are trying to survive the cold apocalypse of 1877. So yes, we are playing Frostpunk. What happens if a steampunk age suddenly, for some weird reason, went into an ice age? So that's what we're going to try to survive, with the heads of this new government being 151 and myself 117. 151 will be giving all directives on what to build, how to build, and everything like that. I'll just be issuing commands.
Okay.
So we are going to start a new home.
Okay.
Alright, a
We
new
fled
home.
from London, crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On our way, our convoy was hit by blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen, solid, and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Wait, so they went north to a generator?
Because it's warmer.
Okay. Is the Caribbean also frozen?
So, again, not to go into spoilers, but why would the south is colder than the north right now?
The south is colder than the north?
Yes. So they're moving north because it's warmer, at least for the time.
That doesn't make any sense.
But doesn't it?
What, did the earth flip?
Again, that's the situation. So now, this is our generator. This is our god, essentially, our flame god, mind you. It keeps everyone warm, alright? And in this game, okay, fight the cold. I have to turn this on, but I need resources, alright?
Okay.
So, there's all these, like, little resources kind of scattered about.
Okay.
And that's what we're kind of going for.
Okay.
So, for those who don't know, we're playing through the main story, and we may go back to other things if it's, you know, if this does well enough. But, let's get to it. So, we have 80 people. 80 people total, and we have 15 kids. They are prohibited from working, alright?
Okay.
And they actually kind of show what everyone's doing.
Okay.
Anyway, so let's get to it. So we need resources.
So activate the generator. You know how to do this.
Coal, wood, steel. These are steam cores. They give you special stuff. Very similar to this War of Mine, which this game's based off of. Raw food and food rations. Raw food turns into food rations, but you need to make it. Alright, so let's get to it. We're going to make ourselves... Oh, shit. Resources. Gathering posts. Because these actually help get resources.
Okay.
So we're gonna go fast, and as our people go out and build or get that. In the meantime, we'll just have a couple guys go out and just start gathering basic wood and coal, which is, at least in the beginning, the things you want to go for.
Okay.
But of course, I'm just the guy who gets shit. That's all. That's my job. You're the person who's gonna tell me what to build where and how to build it.
I've never played this game.
I know, and this is what. But here's the thing: I have full confidence in you that you know exactly what to do.
I don't. I've never played this game before.
But don't worry, you'll be fine. All right, so we have coal.
Okay.
So we can turn this on. Sir, should we turn it on?
I'm guessing no.
Okay, look, we'll keep it on. It's -4 right now.
What's the temperature? Like, you need to help with this War of Mine. You told me, like, I had reference. You can't just say do a play game. That's like playing Company of Heroes 2 with no knowledge of the game. You know what I mean?
I know, I'm messing with you. So we're just gonna build some houses.
Okay, that makes sense.
So,
like, I will support you in that regard, but I'm not going to be doing this shit by myself, or else everyone's gonna die.
Look, there's a place where we can do executions. We'll just, again, ban it until they hate you enough, then I'll sacrifice you and say, look, he made all the bad decisions, you should elect me as your autocratic leader instead of a democracy, and things will go great. So we're gonna turn it on. Now, just letting you know, there are different levels for different heat outputs. You have to research to go up. There are also different ranges, so the farther it is, the farther the range for that heat. And that also goes in the amount of coal per turn. So right now,
who built this generator?
People. So people made these generators. Essentially, like, the most advanced made these generators as, like, a last-ditch effort to kind of outdid the coal. And you'll actually see different inventors, stuff like that, who made it during this time.
Okay.
So right now we have all that going. They're gathering resources, and
so the south is actually colder than the north?
So
like if I went to the Caribbean, it'd be like -50?
So we're actually gonna also build a road as well. Again, not to go into spoilers, I'm just giving you a reason why, because that's also the biggest, like, WTF, like, why are they here?
Okay.
So we're gonna fast forward a little bit. Alright. So day's about to end, now we're in free time.
Okay.
So free time, they just make stuff. but with the amount of coal we have more than enough to make it through the night.
Okay.
So it's essentially a 10-hour workday for these guys. And there's also this awesome temperature gauge that shows you the temperature of this area.
What's the temperature in that zone?
Temperature in that zone?
Yeah.
Pretty warm. So you actually seen the temperature gauge. I'll just slow it down for the time being. You can see comfortable. So again, they're fine.
Yeah.
Livable, I would say comfortable is like probably like 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, I would assume.
Okay.
Or maybe 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30 if it's freezing.
Okay.
Probably around there. Another day. People do get sick. So that's something you'd have to worry about. But, you know, it's fine. And you get these pop-ups.
Number of sick is rising. We don't have enough materials to build a medical post. Perhaps a short burst of...
So emergency sip. We're not now. We're
Yeah.
not going to deal with that. But yes, you do sign laws.
Oh, cool.
And these laws are a bunch of different stuff. So some of them could be child labor. Do you want your children to go work? Or child shelters. There's these emergency shifts. There's fighting arenas that kind of help with reducing the amount of discontent and hope. And it also gives hope. So there's also food stuff, so you can kind of like throw sawdust or make them soup. So people, discontent rises, but again, it caused some issue. Radical treatments, you can do some surgeries to fix people, try to get them back up, but they could be horribly disfigured or amputees, or just kind of give them resting care, and slowly they'll possibly over time get better. But again, they're going to be in bed for quite some time. It's a very long treatment. So, since we have the laws open, we also have a cemetery we can make so people start dying, a corpse disposal, so we just essentially just throw them into a pile. So, you know, nothing major.
Wow.
Yeah, but you know, it's sometimes, you know, you have
It's a
to
meteor,
throw.
isn't it?
All right. Anyway, moving on. So let's get to it. So we're about to get 8 o'clock. Now we'll go off and get those resources. Actually, I think we have a few more as well. Yeah. Okay. So we have 15 more. We'll go off and grab additional resources off in the time being.
Oh, cool. You made roadways.
Yeah. So you make roads. So build streets, and you build the street all the way to there. I'm just going fast forward for the time being.
Makes sense.
Because again.
So, can you get resources outside of this area?
Oh, yes.
I think medical post, because if people are getting sick.
Let's continue to...
Oh, build more homes? We need more homes?
Yes.
Oh, you said 80 people, and that's each
Yeah.
10 homes?
Yep, exactly. And then from here, we'll build a road out to...
Okay, that makes sense.
Because the road is actually a little bit better for them to get there.
Cool.
But it kind of goes with the overall design.
Yeah.
There you go. Because see, if there's no road there, they can't get to it.
Gotcha.
That's the problem with that. The only thing that doesn't count for is food. And we'll get to that in just a minute. So right now we are getting plenty of coal, which is good. We just need a lot more wood. We need a lot of wood. Luckily, we're getting a good amount of steel.
Technically, if they went underground, the Earth would technically warm them.
So what, you want to go goddamn Matrix with it?
Well, no, what I'm saying is, you go underneath the Earth.
Right.
There is a point where basically the pressure creates more heat than... Like, if you were to dig a hole in the ground, it would be colder than if you in the air. But once you get to a certain point, it'll start getting warmer and warmer and warmer.
Food. So generator hums, but we need food. So again, we have this, but people are going to start being mad that they don't have food. So this thing got a hunter's hut. I'm sorry. And then a cookhouse. Cookhouse makes food, essentially.
Okay, let's make food then.
All right, we'll make some food. And then we'll also make probably 2 more homes. I feel more homes is a good idea.
In regards to make sure people can sleep, full well rest, yeah.
All right. Wait.
I like this. Actually looks like a city too.
Yeah, it slowly will build over time. Also lets you know that, you know, certain things are depleted or whatnot. All right, so we got 15 people that can go there, but we'll throw them. We'll throw some of them into some other places. Okay, so let's throw them to grab more wood, because that's kind of the big thing. They kind of just slowly build up over time. We're doing pretty good on steel. Alright, actually, we'll minus some of these guys. And we'll throw them in here. And these guys will make food over time. Only during the day, though. It's fine. People can go a few days without food. And then let's build the remaining tents. And the reason why is it's kind of important that people, when they go home, that they stay warm. So that's why I kind of want to put them near the circle.
Makes sense.
Yes. But yeah, overall this game is try to have your little people survive.
Okay.
And yes, people will get sick, but they'll just stay home. And that can also help them get better over time. So right now we're just enjoying the night. We got plenty of coal, so we're actually really well there. So I believe one of them we had, yeah, so we'll actually just have these guys focus on it. And then that, and then we can throw these other guys to grab more wood. And then we'll get some other guys to work on a new project in the morning.
Cool.
Also, this is a temperature gauge. You see how that temperature is about to drop?
Yeah.
That means in one day the temperature will drop by 2 marks. 2 marks are roughly 20 degrees each.
Oh.
So you can understand why it would kind of suck if we don't start at researching and everything else very quickly.
Jesus Christ, it keeps sounding like War of the Worlds.
The soundtrack in this is pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Again, so alright, everyone's going to grab resources. Let's kind of build up. And right now we are getting plenty of food in. Let's see, what's right now? We need a raw supply, so build a hunter's hut or hothouse. Well, right now we don't have the other things, so we'll get the hunter's hut.
Yeah. So, are there any... So, normal animals... I mean, I'm surprised the animals actually are existing in this.
Polar bears. Haven't you seen Snowpiercer? Just get polar bears. You're fine. You also have these weird things where people get hungry, but there's plenty, so they'll just... they'll be fine.
Okay, let's add some people.
Alright, so we're just going to hit play. We're gonna put 15 guys in here. Now we have to... Remember, we weren't the only people from our convoy. We need to go get our convoy, right?
Right.
Alright.
Oh, there's no one working in here.
No, they're functioning. They just have no raw food. These guys will get raw food, and they'll get 15 per day.
Ah.
So actually, we don't need, since it's 40 per hour, we don't need as many guys in here. As they're not gonna get enough.
Okay.
So right now, what can we make? All right. So right now, let's kind of build a medical post, right?
I would agree. Yeah, because people are getting sick.
And look, that perfectly fits. So medical post right there. You kind of want everything organized because as this game progresses, it can become a lot more difficult. All right. So also we're going to get a workshop was research.
Okay.
All right. So everything else is pretty good. Now we just need to get some research.
Yeah, I would agree with that just because if it's going to get super cold, we're going to need something to combat it. Exactly.
So we're going to make this area our kind of like research hub. And I'm going to do 3.
Okay.
Because you and me are scholars ourselves. We need to research everything we
How long does this game usually last?
A couple hours.
Okay.
So it's not that long. It only goes to about day 50, roughly. And you also want to make sure you have roads going to them so that way each of these are connected. But overall, I love, again, this kind of environment. Being like, yeah, we can survive, sure. All right, so free time. During free time, of course, they're not going to be doing much research. All right. Meanwhile, let's get engineers, and let's throw them into these buildings.
How many men do you have?
We have 80, so you can see you're down.
Okay.
We also have children. We haven't done anything with the children. Do you want to do something with the children? All right. What do you want? You want the children to work in labor? Hope will fall slightly. Child workers can be injured on accidents. Or do you want to make child shelters? Hope will rise. Children will have a place, and then eventually we can actually make them help out with medics and engineers.
Let's do that.
Okay. So child shelters. You don't want children. All right. This man, all right, doesn't want children to go work. Now, this is all the tech stuff. So you have exploration, so that's the beacon I was talking about earlier, which kind of goes out.
Okay.
There's resources to kind of help you up and build buildings to gather more, because as it expands, you're going to need to, because you only have a set amount of base things, like Halo Wars. You only have those certain crates. You have hunters, so they gather more food, and then steam hubs, which provide more heat.
I would note hunting and steam should be our priority.
Alright, that being said, I'm going to let you know right now this beacon is something we are going to get immediately. As soon as we can. Would you like to know why?
Why?
Because getting more people is very fucking crucial.
Touche.
Alright, so we're going to limit that. Oh, wait, oh shoot, there's people we can throw the medic. So we're going to get a few guys there. Oh wait, we need engineers. See, this is the problem as well, kind of just going around seeing where you threw all your guys. Because sometimes you throw your engineers and you really want them elsewhere. Where are all my engineers working? Alright, hold on. Dang it.
Oh, they're going home.
Well, I know they're going home, but you have them set to certain locations. And I think I just threw all my engineers in here. So we're just going to minus a few engineers so that way we have someone working at the clinic to get people back to full health. And then we'll just throw everyone back on the wood. Because, by God, we need as much wood as possible. Actually, that's fine. Anyway, these gathering posts will once again get as much resource, but as we can see, we don't have a lot of coal left and a lot of this. So we have to kind of really focus on it.
Okay.
Anyway, it's about to drop temperature, so things will start sucking very quickly. And you're about to see the cold come in.
What's the difference?
You'll see. So, usually it's 7 o'clock. There it comes in. Discontent will go up because they're getting colder. And as you can see, they're now chilly. There is something we can do to help them out. That being said, this facility is now also so cold they can't operate it. So that is a problem. If things get too cold, certain things can't work. So right now this is cold, so they won't work in this. So you have to keep it warm. There's a thing though we can do. Alright, hold on. We'll give it a few seconds. It's called a generator, and we can throw this baby in overdrive. What does that do? Everything in the circle will go up a degree or two. In this case, we have brought up 1 degree without increasing the amount of coal or going up on steam level. But if we get 100% on this, the generator will explode.
Okay.
So we don't want the generator to explode.
Shouldn't we save that for the night then?
No.
Oh.
I mean, we can. Alright. We'll switch off.
I'm just saying, shouldn't we save it for the night so when everyone's warm when they're sleeping?
Yes, we can very well do that because a lot of people will be out.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
This is why I'm here.
Yep, exactly. The only reason why you're here. Not to provide helpful critique. Alright. So any case, we have all these buildings currently researching. We'll get a beacon up. The beacon will help actually go grab additional men and resources.
Okay.
Because we kind of need that. That being said, right now we're doing okay. We do need to warm this area up, but as you can see in 2 days, it will rise up 1. So if this is at cold, it'll go up to chilly.
Okay.
So we'll be fine. But you are right, we do need to work on that. Alright, you also got a little pop-ups from people. So family torn apart. Again, they didn't reach the city with the main group. There's still groups out there. So we need to go find them. And that's where we're going to get the beacon.
Okay.
So let's see. We don't exactly have enough to make anything else. But we can plan ahead. Right now, this coal is about dry. So we need to go elsewhere. Where's additional resources? Well, there's a ton over here. There's wood. There, hold on. Frostbite. Alright, so some people are getting frostbite. So, again, that's a problem. So what we can do is we can go have a gathering post. And we can set that over here to go grab all these resources.
That sounds like a
so
smart idea.
people don't freeze to death. To be fair, I think they're just pansies. I think any person can survive frostbite, but you know, if they're having problems, we should address it and have people deal with it.
Steel wreckage depleted.
Yeah.
Wreckage?
Yeah, so that's like extra steel wood lying around.
Hmm.
Beacon has been researched. Perfect. Now, one thing I will say is that the beacon and the hunter's hut,
yeah,
you don't have to worry about them getting too cold.
Oh, that's good.
So I'm literally just going to throw it back here.
As far away as possible, yeah.
Exactly, because we want to focus on keeping the warm, our essential entities.
You don't have anyone to work on that?
Yes, we do.
Oh.
It will do it over time. We just don't have anyone researching right now. So steam hubs, again, provide little cores that provide heat, essentially like the generator. The problem is they cost more coal. So that's the problem. The more you heat, the more coal you use, etc., etc. So right now...
So let's increase our coal finding then.
Alright. So right now, let's continue. Alright, so let's get research then. So faster gathering is what you're saying.
Yes.
So they gather stuff. Okay, that seems like a good plan. So let's fast forward while they build all that. We'll then switch these workers over here. And once they're over here, this will also provide them with warmth. Treat the gravely ill. So again, open the books. Alright, so do you want to go for some radical treatment, which can leave 30% of them as amputees? Or, but it'll give them hope. You know, discontent will rise a little bit. Or do you want sustained life? Hope will rise slightly. Discontent will also go down. And the gravely ill will just stay in the hospital until they're eventually better. So do you want to go radical? Or do you want to go with sustained life? It's up to you. What does 151 decide on the law?
I'm thinking radical.
Alright, you want to go radical. You want to try to help them.
Yes.
Alright. We're going to be doing some surgeries. Now, discontent will rise, but also hope rises. So, people like that law. It's actually not that bad. Anyway, so, unfortunately, we have a lot of patients right now, but we have one guy right now out, and it looks like you can actually see here that they're going to be in there for a little while. But they're going to treatment, so they should be better, and hopefully get better over time. Now, right now, looks like this should be done, and what's this? Gathering post. It's inoperable. Okay, you know what we can do? We can dismantle it and actually get some resources back. Because resource posts are only good if there's resource in the area, otherwise it doesn't matter. And then we're also going to grab another one over here. You can see the coal.
Yep.
And we're going to go there and get more. We need to keep the coal coming in, because without coal, we freeze to death. And, you know, beacon built. So the beacon has been built, and every time there's a technological advantage, you can see it. So essentially, it's a hot air balloon crew that will go around and get resources and material and whatnot. There is harm, because there is like XCOM. If you send them out, they can't... it's actually not... You send them out missions, and they can die.
Okay. Are you in the middle of a freaking volcano?
We're in the middle of a crater, kind of keeping warm. So you actually can see... There's the Lost Expedition, which is kind of following us.
Whoa, this is cool.
We can go send men. Now, here's the thing. To send this thing, we need 40 wood and 5 workers. So we can send that next turn.
Yeah, first let's grab those supplies over there.
So let's start building the road.
Oh, you don't have enough wood.
Okay, well, then we'll wait for that to be demolitioned, and we'll go. So let's see. Ready to search. Okay, cool. So we just need that wood, and we'll be good to go. We'll launch that balloon into the night sky. So we're going to launch the wood. Actually, we can kind of just go like that. Yep. And you can see if it's yellow, it's not connected. So you want to reconnect it, and then just have it get here.
Perfect.
Alright. That being said, it can mess with how things go. So it's not bad necessarily to demolition roads. Because again, how you set up your town will impact how the game goes.
Makes sense.
Yes, yes. So right now, with that beacon, next turn, we'll most likely launch into the sky our beacon to try to go find those people. We are getting a lot more sick, which is a problem, so we may have to decrease the amount of research in order to get more people working and kind of heal them. As you can see, a lot of people will be healed shortly, but they are freezing. We can kick overdrive.
Yeah, now we kick on overdrive.
Because it's night, although to be fair, night's about to finish. So
remember I made the suggestion that we do it during the night?
Alright, we'll keep that. We'll keep the generator on, try to keep people warm. That'll help them a little bit. Again, any temperature above, even this temperature right now, livable, there's a low risk of them getting sick. So it still doesn't exactly matter where you place them. Alright, so we have people here. All we have to do is minus from one of these posts, most likely this one because it's about to finish up, some people, and then we'll send them on the boat. Alright, so on the thing. So all we need is 5, so we'll minus a few people here, and then we will create our scout team. And now we can go to the Gloomy Cave, or we can go over here to Lost Expedition.
Let's go to the Lost Expedition.
Okay. Now they'll actually go there, and you'll see on the top right-hand corner, them going there.
Okay.
So, you know, and now we can also get a new research. So let's fast forward a little bit, get enough so that way we can pull it up. So there's 3 different things. There's a coal thumper that produces coal.
Okay.
There's a sawmill that, again, will cut down trees. And there's a steelworks that will get steel. So those are the 3 different buildings you get.
Okay.
There's also heating, so we can get steam hubs that would increase the amount of how far we can go with the heat. And also hunter's gear so we can get more food.
I'm thinking we need more wood and coal, so let's grab...
Which one, sawmill first or coal?
I think sawmill, because we're lower on wood than we are on...
Alright, so sawmill.
Yeah, because we're far lower on wood than we are on coal.
Alright, so the thing about... we can demolish this in the meantime. And we have a bunch of workers that we can actually just throw around. Well, if we can find places for them. Unfortunately, most of these guys are kind of filled up. There's not really a ton we can do. We can just send them out, but that being said, they'll most likely start being, affected by the sheer cold. So that's something you do have to take into consideration. Luckily, we do still have a ton of wood here and there, but we can actually cut down all these trees. We can kind of actually, let's build the road over. We can kind of place a sawmill that's kind of like right here.
Okay.
And it'll start cutting down these trees. So that's what we'll probably work on next. And the research will be done 4 hours, which will be just as work time ends.
Cool.
So we can actually get that building up. Again, yeah, everything's kind of planned, or you need to kind of plan, because otherwise you can really screw yourself over.
How's that thing on the generator?
Well, as you can see, we are currently at 50%, over 50%. So only 50% more until generator explodes. Just a small
Can you put it
amount.
towards the end?
If we put it any further, you can see here it'll destroy resources.
Oh, okay, never mind. Just put it back.
Yeah, so we'll go here,
Yeah.
and then we'll just slowly kind of go our way in.
Okay.
All right. And now we can actually get a new research, and we can get coal thumper, steelworks. We can go for more food or heating. We also actually go up and do drawing boards, but that would cost 50.
Let's get some more. Let's get coal.
Coal, got it. Getting coal. So we'll get
Let's
that
get
coal.
those basic production underway so we can get the resources to actually do the other stuff.
All right. So we're gonna focus on getting more wood, so that we can also get more coal. And now these guys will start chopping down trees. And then
Yeah, it's not like they'll be growing.
that being said, there is a difference. The coal thumper, I want to. Oh, we have no food. So we're probably gonna have to focus on. Well, hopefully the temperature increases by 1, and we'll be fine. So we're gonna fast forward through day, and by that, oh, they're waiting. So they pop up saying waiting, so we can explore, and we can escort the survivors back to the city, or send the survivors to the city.
Escorts set out towards our city. Scouts will set towards our city and bring the survivors quickly and safely with them.
Or we can just say, hey, go that way, and they'll go that way.
Go up. Down.
This one may die.
What?
Yeah, see, if you send them by themselves, there's a chance some of them will get lost. Or
No,
die.
yeah, bring it. Yeah, just
Escort. Okay. I like how you're just like, of course, but I mean, there's different ways to play this game. So, I mean, the good news is with those people, we'll get more engineers, more workers, but they'll also put more of a burden in the city. So again, it's a cost reward type thing. We can pass a new law. So we did build child shelters, which we haven't made yet. But do you want the children to work in
Yeah,
medical
let's have them
or engineers?
I'd say medical.
All right, medical. Okay. So you're really focused on the medical. All right. So we'll.
Because we got quite a few sick.
All right. We'll work on the children. Oh my God, that sounds so weird. Next turn, or next time we get more resources.
You're about to over.
Generator's going critical.
Yeah.
It's fine. We still got plenty of time. It's at 93%. Scouts have returned, so let's send them out. And we can see here the people coming into the major city. You know, staying warm, keeping things cool, and every single cinematic does correlate with your city, so it's not.
Oh, sweet.
So again, reunion. So we got some more people, which is nice. All right. So you say, where do you want to send them now? Do you want to go to the crash site? There is a sturdy shelter or a gloomy cave. Each will take a certain amount of time to get there.
What's the crash site? Several wrecked vehicles, no sense like they probably have machines. Let's hope so. We need a number of supplies. Maybe go with the crash site?
All right, crash site is. Going to the crash site. Anyway, we have more people now, so we can actually kind of move them around. We can put more people. We can put more people in these. Also, when you get more people,
You're about to overblow that.
there we go. Turn off the overdrive. Generator stress level is critical. That being said, a fun fact: you can actually throw a small child in there to make sure it keeps going. Would you like to sacrifice
No.
children to the generator god?
No.
I like how you say no, but that was apparently the first thing Asen did.
Of course Ace did that. It's Ace!
Or someone in our party did that, if I recall correctly. Temperature is increasing, meaning this thing can now make food. So that's good. Hey guys, you can actually make some food! Yay!
Well, it's going to be increasing or decreasing in temperature in 4 days.
Yes. So right now, I will say one of the best things to do is make it an area that's more designed for kind of keeping people together for more like homes. So right now we have 26 homeless people. All right. So also we have the children's center, which we need to also still make. So children's center right here.
Yeah.
All right.
The only problem...
Yeah, the road's right here, so it doesn't need a road.
I guess we
yet.
also got to make some homes.
Yeah. Now that being said, that we have 19 children, so we need another children's home after that. We also need some basic, more homes as well. But luckily, we have more than enough people working on stuff that we should be fine. Or if you want, we can actually build a second sawmill, kind of work over there. And a sawmill is 10 wood. So it actually doesn't cost that much. We actually can throw one over here to work on this. It's up to you. Or we can throw one over here.
There's no adjacent street, though.
We can make one.
I mean, shouldn't we draw the street? Oh, okay, okay.
We can always redo the streets.
Okay, then yeah, let's do it.
So the street, see, I can quickly make it.
Sweet.
No problem.
Now we just need, okay, so now we need to make sure our warmth is a little bit better.
We also need to get more food.
Yeah, let's build, yeah, food's priority. Let's get food.
So let's make another food. Because again, with that more people requires more food. So let's build this, we'll build like right here.
Yeah, and they just do it automatically?
Yes. Alright, and then also we'll get more, with all that wood coming in, we'll get some more research. So let's get the new research before we see. Do you want to get a steelworks?
What about heat?
Heat, so steam hub.
What's the other one?
Heaters, but this only works on like major buildings. Workplaces, only work hours. Steam hubs are 24/7.
Okay, then steam hubs.
Okay. A note of thanks. Aw, they're thanking you. They're like, hey, thank you for finding our people. Now get back to work. Alright, so we need to make more houses. And we also need to kind of expand some stuff. So let's kind of make the workers, because some of them go there. Actually, we can kind of limit this a little bit and put some more of the engineers there. We can throw a lot more workers over here. Actually, let me minus one more. There we go. There we go, and that's more food coming in. And now, the other thing we can work on is all those huts for people. So we need to build a few more. So let's kind of build the huts this way.
Yeah, can you build the road and then do it?
We can just build it and the road's made with it.
Okay. Cool.
So you don't have to worry. Or we can we can kind of go this way, and if the road is kind of off, instead of kind of going with the road, we can remake it.
Okay.
So let's do that. So like, see how the road would cut it off?
Yeah.
So what you can do is you can actually demolish the road. And once you demolish it, you get a little more resources. And from that, you can make a new road that goes with like that. And then you can also make a road that kind of connects these.
Okay.
And then we'll fast forward a little bit to get more wood. And with that wood coming in, we'll just go all the way around. So that there's a road to each of them. Now we do have more children and more sick.
Good thing they're in the medical.
So, yes. Well, that being said, we have all these patients, which will be done in that many hours, but we have 5 additional people that are not in the hospital.
Okay.
So we can make a new hospital or clinic, or medical post, and then we can kind of go on from there. Again, we're not getting any more wood, so it's up to you. We can also...
we're out of wood?
For right now. Because again, they're not working.
Okay.
You have to think this is a business day. You're not gonna do anything.
Gotcha.
Inoperable. Why is it inoperable? Oh, is the road not finished? Oh, the road's not finished. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me make sure that there's a road there. There we go. You have to make sure there's roads places, otherwise people won't work. You know, basic stuff, human decency.
At least they're not homeless anymore.
Yeah, everyone got homes. Wonderful. The problem is, we click on the Children's Center. There are currently 4 children that don't have homes.
Okay.
All right, so we needed to build a new Children's Center. Where would
we though?
do we? I mean, to be fair, they can sleep next to the generator god. All right, the crash site has been reached. Let's see.
Cool.
Let's see what's going on. Fate of the Forgotten. There's plenty of priceless supplies in the wrecks of our expedition. Searching among the crates scattering the snow behind the wrecks, we found the bodies. They're tangled together in a single frozen mass, as if these people were trying to find at least a bit of warmth just before they died. We can do nothing for them, not even bury them. Let's just take the resources and go. We did get some food. Now we can go back to base and drop it off, or we can keep going. We can go to the sturdy shelter. A bulky cylindrical construction stand over the small hill. The Union Jack flies.
Union Jack?
Yes. So
what is that?
The British flag.
Oh, that's what they call it. Right.
Yeah. But there's no sign of movement. Or we can go over to the gloomy cave. And there's a dark cave entrance visible on the hill. We think saw a faint wisp of smoke coming from it, but it's gone now. So there could be people inside, or not. Sturdy shelter, gloomy cave.
Let's go to the shelter.
Shelter.
I think we should go to the cave once we drop off the other supplies.
Okay. Remember, every time you go to a place, there's a chance that new places will open up.
Oh, okay.
So let's fast forward into night. And right now we do have another temperature drop coming in, so we need to increase...
Oh, people got better.
Yes, we need to increase our warmth. Well, that being said, we still have 3 people that haven't been able to go. Sorry, haven't been able to find a warmth, I should say. So let's fast forward to daytime. And we also have no additional people that we can put in factories and whatnot. So we're kind of at our... We need more people if we want to expand more, is what I'm saying. Or make new sites.
Yeah.
Okay, the steam hub is done. Steam hubs are a little different. They don't require wood. They require the tech requires steel. And you place them on roads. And as you can see, that area, that's all that gets the same heat as the major city.
Okay, so we put it...
so essentially when that cold comes, we can put it in areas to keep things warm.
Okay.
So let's get a new research. We can do heaters, or we can go steelworks, or we can do hunter gear.
Let's get hunter because we need more food.
Okay. Fair point. We actually are kind of low on food. So
yeah, and the cold is coming, so we're going to need to stock up.
Now, do you want to build another... Hold on. Do you want to build another health post?
Let's just make sure those people are healthy.
Okay. So, now here's a question.
There's 7 people sick.
Again, the instruction is C. Do you want to keep all the people in one area and kind of finish out making an area for people and then finish it here? Or do you just want to build a health post right there? Kind of just in the center.
Can you build it right there, and can we just put the house on the other side of it?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Again, I want to see how your city... Think of this as like a miniature Sim City, or actually the better game, City Skylines.
Yes.
Where you have to organize it correctly, not correctly, but in the best way possible. So we're out of raw food.
Steel wreckage depleted.
Yeah, so the wreck over here. So now they only have wood. But once again, we can delete those guys and focus. We are also out of... Oh, no, sorry. We're not out. We still have tons of coal coming in. So now we need more engineers. So we can actually minus some from the workers over here and throw 2 people in here just to work on some basic
Yeah,
missions.
just to get some... people are getting hungry.
Yep.
Good thing we got that food thing up.
Yep. Hopefully it's enough food. Also, if we click on this, you'll see there's 643 wood, and over here there's 773. So that will last us quite
a while.
Yeah, exactly. So we can just fast forward. And actually, we can, once this is done, which will be done shortly, we can actually do something that's actually kind of cool. We can focus on a new entire research. So we can actually go to drawing boards and get to next tier.
Cool. Yeah, that way we can get a better generator power and such. Our coal is getting maxed out. We might want to build...
Alright, so there are 2 and by the way, I'll point this out to you because I did not know this. So, there are 2 types of coal. So you have a coal thumper, which you make.
Yes.
And they make coal.
Okay.
And then you have to get like the things over here, like those gatherers, to go out and pick them up.
Okay.
So, or you can just get, if we go down research, there'll be a coal mine. And the coal mine will go here. It's a set amount, but they'll get the coal from the ground. And if I go here and you see these placements, that's what those are. Those are coal mines. You can also see here that's making for steel. There's the 2 over here, which is for wood. So they actually get the trees frozen underground. This one's this is a resource gathering area. More coal and more the resource gathering from outside.
Okay.
So you can set up like outposts that kind of drop off resources.
Okay.
Let's see right now. We have not built the other children's center. Should we build a children's center? I mean, there are 4 children homeless right now.
Okay, yeah.
I guess we'll help the children.
Yeah, I guess we will. Just
Jesus
get a road.
Christ.
Just get a road over there.
Goddamn, the heartless one.
I'm just being honest. Like 4 children don't matter as much as.
Okay, right. You heard it here, folks. 4 children don't matter.
Out of the group. Oh god.
All right, adaptation. We do a new law. Do we want to make a cemetery or corpse disposal? Which one do you want?
Wait, do we have to pick that?
Here's the thing. Bodies are preserved for potential further use if we just throw them in a giant frozen pit. Or the cemetery, we can't use them ever again.
No risk of disease from unburied bodies.
Oh yeah, there's disease from the bodies you can get.
Ceremonial funerals. Organ transplants?
This one will rise hope. but the problem is, yeah. Problem is when people start dying, bodies will start infecting people anyway. So what do you want?
Can we go with something else? Do we have to do that one?
No, we don't have to. If you want, we can do a fighting area. This is just 2 people in boxing, essentially. Evening bouts will reduce discontent. That's it. It's just boxing.
What about food?
This one, you can add salt. You can add sawmill to these, or you can do the soup, which gets less. Not every one of these laws is good, I should probably say.
Okay.
We can also go down here in extra rations for the ill, or overcrowding, where we just fill more people up into that, but discontent will rise if they're for more clinics.
No, extra plus it. Yeah, no.
So it's up to you what we do.
Fighting arena. I guess we'll do the cemetery then for the first recommendation.
Cemetery? All right. Cemetery it is. So when people start dying, we can make one. And again, cemeteries, it really doesn't matter where you put them. So you can kind of just
just stick it out there.
Just sit it.
Seriously, like
out in the middle of nowhere.
Because yeah, it gives people hope.
Yeah, and that's what all 151 wants, is for people to have hope.
I remember you said 300 people died at the end of yours.
Oh yeah, so I did a whole campaign of 300 people. Now here's the thing. You get these challenges, right?
Some of our people are concerned about the low temperature in their homes. They quietly, sensibly point out that it's easy to fall ill when it's cold and ask you to address the problem.
Yep. So right now, if we go to temperature gauge, their house they're chilly.
Yes.
So we can let's heat all homes, and that will give us a huge rise of hope, or let's heat some. If you break these, you will lose hope, and discontent will rise.
Let's.
You have to start heating 3 homes within 24 hours and keep them heated for 2 days. That's the. Remember, temperature will drop, but if we keep overdrive before it, will be fine.
But our what's our overdrive at right now?
It's at 0. It's literally reset.
Then if we do, then we could keep more than 3 homes warm. Yeah, then let's do that one.
Okay.
50%. You said. Oh, never mind.
No.
Let's kick it up.
It's 19. No. Okay, here's the thing you're forgetting.
Yeah.
All these homes are fine. All right?
Okay.
See these homes with snow on them?
Yeah.
They're the ones. The generator only goes that far.
Oh, then build the second generator.
The wisdom of the crowd. Remember, you don't have to listen to the crowd always. That's just a helpful reminder. What we can do is build a steam hub which can heat all these people.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright, but the thing is, it's probably not a great idea to put the steam hub exactly where the rest of them are. So let's put that down a new road. And then we will just simply build a steam hub back here.
Cool.
So that way all these people in the back line are fine. Hope rises. There we go. We're actually doing pretty good on hope. The citizen, lack of medical care, and cold homes. That's why people hate you.
Oh boy.
Alright, there you just... Alright, so we can explore the shelter, and the trail leads to another city.
Oh, cool.
Shelter's
comfortable and well equipped with to all scientists who use any slides to identify the quartermaster upon your return to the city. This means there's...
Yep. Alright, also London is close to 2,000 miles. Home is 27 miles. So we can take resources, which is 100 food, a bunch of wood, and a steam core, and we can go to this steel bridge. The trail goes over an elegant steel bridge that crosses a huge ravine. The bridge is remarkably snow-free. So we can go there.
Okay.
Or we can go back and drop off our supplies.
Let's drop off the supplies.
Alright. We're heading back.
We've gone to 2 places.
Note, it is quicker to go back to where you are than going to a new location.
Okay.
Alright. Now, so we're going to fast forward a little bit. Now, the thing is, let's... Boom. Now all these homes are livable, and now we just have to keep them that way for 2 days.
We can do
And you
that.
actually can see the snow kind of going to where the warm area is. Let me double check the temperature. Everyone is in livable. Remember, once that thing comes around, it's going to drop by 1 level, so they go to chilly.
Okay.
So we have to make sure they're at least livable.
Okay.
You know, just throwing a wrench into it. Okay, so this gathering post is nothing there, so let's demolition it.
Cool.
We can throw more people over here. And actually, we are low. We have no food.
Yeah, we need...
So probably another food location.
Yeah, we need more food. I agree.
Hunter's Hut. Nice thing, once again, the nice thing about the Hunter's Hut, you can put them as far away as possible. It doesn't matter, essentially, because they already go out.
Road's not connected.
Hold on. There we go. Now it is. We got it down.
So food is just automatic. You don't need to find the resources.
Pretty much. They just go out and find it. You can also upgrade these guys so they can actually get more food. And those are, you can actually do a cookhouse as well, which is for vegetables as well. So that is something you have to work on. But now this is our mini city. It's looking pretty good, right?
Right.
What could possibly go wrong?
I guarantee many things.
But in any case, this has been Greyshot117
and 151.
And tune next time to where we hopefully solve our food crisis and continue to expand our city and hopefully don't make our people freeze to death.
Oh, we definitely will.
Oh, definitely. We'll see you next time.
Later, guys.
Hello everyone, and before I go, I want to give a special shout out to a few more Patreon supporters. Vorn, Leo, Joey, Delta, Ace, Nick, Tim, and Lobo. Thank you guys so much for your awesome support. You guys rock. It's been Greyshot117, and I'll see you next time.